What's up, y'all? Welcome back. In the middle of a test drive, figured I'd pull off in this parking lot, do a walk around video of this 1966 SS Chevelle. This one does have a 396 under the hood. As you can see, there's no power steering. Very nice car all the way around though. I'm going to be pointing out any kind of flaws that I can find. This is a true SS. It is a 4-speed car and it runs and drives great. So definitely watch the test drive video. I opened up everything, make things easier for us. I got a website. It's full of classic cars. Check that out. That's maplemotors.com. It's got close to 100 detailed pictures of all of our inventory. As shipping and financing is available on my website. And I want to go ahead and thank y'all. Y'all help us out quite a bit by sharing these videos. I want to thank you very much. We're going to get started here. Looking down the side, the car looks very straight. I'm going to be looking for any kind of flaws. I want to point out the stuff that you need to know about. The front bumper looks nice and clean. It's definitely been replaced. The grille is nice and clean as well. It's got decent tires, pretty decent tread on them. Under the hood's nice and clean and shiny. This car's just been taken care of. Do have a few chips. It's not perfect. And this is a true SS, guys, so it does affect the price. Got a chip down here. Normally we got a bunch of Malibus and they have SS, badging, or somebody else did that. We don't actually shove all that stuff on there. We just leave them the way they are when we buy them. You can see they've done the trim. That's actually the rat that goes around the trim. A little plastic. The trim's been replaced. It's fairly new. There's the old trim right there. See it around the vent window, a little bit of oxidation popping up. Mirrors have been replaced as well. Back bumper's in pretty good shape. I got a magnet tag on there. A lot of people ask, these are just magnets. I'm gonna stick it back on there so I don't forget it. Back seal is fairly new, it looks good. Trunk lid looks nice. I got some extra parts. I think that's just seals for the back window. Let's look up under the mat. That's solid. Got a little bit of surface rust popping up here, just from moisture. Package tray, pretty clean. Looks solid. It's not all eat up. Try to get my shadow out of here. Trunk shuts easy. Let's look how it lines up though. A little bit high on this side. Seems to fit correct on this side here. There is a blemish. No, that's just dust. It came right off. Get a chip in the paint right here on the back. Y'all see that one? Real small. And do the same on this side. I'm gonna look all the way down on the lower parts. We're gonna come back up the middle. Got some wax on the trim there. Checking all parts of the door. Any kind of bubbles, issues, anything you might need to be aware of. Looks like a slight bubble trying to pop up on the inside of the driver's door here, right here at the bottom. Real small. You probably won't even see it. I could see it just from the reflection. There's also a scratch right here. That definitely could be buffed out. I almost started wiping it off there. Very light. Somebody must have walked by the car and did that. Take some wax and take that out. Getting all close and personal. So you do got mismatched mirrors. This mirror does not match the passenger side there. They did replace the door handles. Nice and new and clean. And of course I'll be shutting the hood down towards the end of the video so that you can see what the car looks like with the hood down. All right, let's go ahead and check the interior out. We're gonna be checking over all the gauges. Go ahead and be thinking, so a little game we like to play on this channel. Does the horn work? Seems like half of our horns on the lot don't work. I guess that's because these are 60 models, but it's probably the least of everybody's worries. But it's a fun game to play. The interior looks great. Headliner's nice and clean. Door panel's nice and clean. You can see the weather stripping around the door panel is pretty good. The jambs are clean. A few little chips here. Checking under the door. You can see the carpet's not in bad shape. The seat looks pretty good. This keeps falling. Not quite secure in there. Just try to start her up. Go ahead, try this horn. Y'all ready? The horn does not work on this one. Windshield wipers, gonna need some repair. They're not doing anything either. Blower motor is going to need a new blower motor and probably new controls, or at least to hook these up. Looks like our engine temp is coming up. I don't know how correct it is because these are older gauges. That's the same with the mileage. Can't stand behind the mileage of a 66 model. The gas gauge does work. Looks like our alternator's bringing the gauge up as well. Our oil pressure gauge is not hooked up. I'd almost buy a little aftermarket set just to be sure. You want to know all that stuff while you're driving. Kind of help you keep an eye on your car. Motor's nice and quiet. Motor's not that hot either. It's nice and cool. So that temp gauge in there may be correct. We have been driving around quite a bit. It should be hot by now. Hood's a little bit loose, but it still latches. You can hear it squeaking. All right, I'm gonna give y'all some undercarriage shots. We're gonna start up here in the front, go all the way around the car. I did idle her down. Sounds like she's trying to load up. Clean her out, clean her out, clean her out. That was pretty good. It's holding its own though. look up under the front, go all the way around the car. I do got detailed pictures on my website, so check those out as well. I do appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all sharing the videos. It helps me out greatly. Definitely check out the test drive video. If you want financing and shipping information, that's on maplemotors.com. And if you want to see all the rest of our inventory, go over there as well. I just updated it, and we update that every Monday. We're going to get back to the test drive. I appreciate you watching. You can locate the test drive by typing in the year, the model, and Maple Motors in the YouTube search bar. Should be able to find any car in our inventory just like that. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks again.